Probably should have filmed this video when I didn't have a big fat spot right there, but do you know what? We can't be perfect, and I was actually waiting till I got my nails redone before I filmed this video, so that has happened today. Video is starting. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I have my dog Buster right there. You can't see him, but he's right there. So if you can hear any discouraging, any barking, any crying, any whinging, any sniffing, any scratching, any squeaking, that'll be him. So today I thought, oh no, I shouldn't have given that to him. Something, Buster, excuse me. He's eating a fire alarm. Excuse me, no. Should probably put my fire alarm back on. Thanks for the reminder. I thought I would film something that I actually did last night, which was getting all of my makeup and all of my most expensive makeup. Some of it I haven't, Buster. Some of it my dog's eaten. But yeah, today I thought I would film a video that I actually sort of did last night. Buster, no. And I got all of my makeup out, like some of my most expensive makeup. Some of this is like, you know, £80, £60, and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna put all of my most expensive stuff on my face and see if I can get like a full face of my most expensive makeup. Hang on a second. Somebody wants to make a bit of an intro. Say hello. So we just sit like this, or you can also sit on my knee. You can't sit on my knee, honey G. Oh no, he really wants to lie like that. Sorry, you're gonna have to go on the floor. Good boy. Okay, Esther, will you stop scratching my desk? Stop it! This is not gonna go very well, is it? So everything in this video, some of it was gifted, some of it I bought, some of it was given as presents from like friends or family. But yeah, this came to almost £1,000 worth of makeup in one sitting. Buster! Got some toys here. So first up we need a primer. I had quite a few primers to choose from, but the most expensive that I found in my collection was this one from Armani, and if I'm honest, this is the first time, or last night was the first time using it. It is the Armani Prima Day Long Skin Perfector for your trouble zones. I'm supposed to put it just in your troubled zones. I'm just gonna put it all over my troubled zones, which is the whole face, so don't worry about that. Don't you even worry about it. Feels actually quite nice consistency for a primer. I did think this last night. The only thing last night is I didn't shake it and it smelled very like alcohol-y and harsh. Not today, it doesn't. I think it just needed a little bit of a zhuzh. That was £64 worth of primer. Feels pretty good though. Feels pretty good. So far, so good, but is it worth £64? We don't know. We have a foundation, which is £160 from La Prairie, and I already know, spoiler, I love this foundation. So I kind of wanted to not like this foundation because it's so expensive, and I wanted to be like, there's no consistency, it's so like sheer. It's really buildable. It is so nice. It's like a cushion foundation. I really wish I hadn't got that so dirty and disgusting, but it's a cushion foundation, and you just kind of press, and you can use this to just apply, or you can use a beauty blender if you want to. Oh, this is really wet. I thought I would to squeeze it into. Oh, I've got a coffee here. Squeeze it into my coffee cup. Press it and go like this. You can build it, and it gives a really nice like dewy finish. So I really do actually enjoy this foundation. Essence in Foundation Skin Caviar, so it's got caviar in it. It looks like you're not really wearing makeup even when you really are. So it's a bit like skincare plus makeup, plus it looks darn cute, and you've got like that little mirror there. Now my face is looking a little bit lighter than my neck, but we'll bronze that up. We'll bronze that up, don't even worry about it. Buster! 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 One sec. We need concealer and to conceal our dark circles and our lack of sleep, and I'm gonna be using this one from Fenty Beauty. Beauty blogger. This was the most expensive concealer I have. I don't really have that many expensive concealers. This was, well, 1 second. This was £19, which is actually quite expensive for concealer, but it's like not the most expensive. I just didn't have anything more expensive than that. So let's go in. Pretty much use this every day anyway, so I know I like it. A little bit of this, which is from Collection. This is probably the cheapest concealer you can ever find, but I'm gonna put that on just to brighten even more. If he goes over there again and starts eating my stuff. Buster? Yes, Buster is now 7 months old, and he, oh, I need to worm him. I just remembered that. First of every month, he needs worming. He's a solid 13-kilo dog these days. He's a big boy. He's a big French bulldog, actually. But he's still a mama's boy. It's a really random time to do a blush, but I feel like it sits really nicely when I do it next. So this is a £32 blush from Armani. It is one of their A blush little things like this, and actually I hadn't used these till recently. Like, I just love playing with makeup, like at night. Like yesterday I was playing with makeup and I found so many good products, but I did this also last week, which is when I came across these blushes that I'd never used, and I don't know if I'm doing it right, but this is how I do it. And then I use, one second, my brother's calling. Hello?
Buster in here?
Buster's in my room, you may entree. Okay, bye. I'm gonna check Buster's not outside before you come in the gate. So yeah, you have to build it a bit. It's not that like strong, which is actually quite good because you can't really go wrong with it. But it gives a really nice natural blushed look. Buster! He's bored, but he has to stay in here. The boy wants his mama's attention and mama's busy. Okay. £32 worth of blush. So is it worth it? I don't know, I really enjoy it. I'm really glad they have it in my collection, but I'm not sure, you know? I think I'd go for a powder blush just because it's so much easier and lasts so much longer. A little bit of powder. This is £34. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's like my second ever Charlotte Tilbury product. It is, did I say it's £34? I think I did. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish. Airbrush Flawless Finish. There's a good reviews online, so I thought, you know what? Do you know what? I'm gonna try it. Everyone's like, you literally look so flawless. So I need to look flawless. Okay, I'm gonna put this under my eyes to sort of mildly set that. I realized that I am kind of liking that Rasta, that La Prairie, that much powder, just because I like the finish of it, but no one's ever complained about being flawless, have they? I think I'm kind of doing this in a bit of a random order, but we're going to go in with the bronzer. I've got this Armani bronzer, which I think is discontinued, but it was about £34, and I will link the latest version of this. It's a really nice, like, dark, kind of coppery colour. You don't need much of this at all. I will definitely be linking, yeah, the most recent updated one, and I'm going to lightly use this. I know it's dark, but we need to match that neck with that base. So yeah, I have to say, do love this bronzer. £34 is not that bad for a bronzer. I mean, it's a lot more expensive than a drugstore bronzer, but bronzers are one of those things that you just use every day, and it's never like something non-essential, you know? And I also have a couple of other really expensive blushes that I just thought I might try. So this one is the YSL Couture blush in, don't know, but I will leave it in the description box. It's kind of a bit corally for me, but I'm gonna try it. I think I'm gonna try it on this cheek and see. Being very light. It's quite nice and shiny. It's not too corally. Okay, then the other one is £32, and this is from Guerlain, and I'm a big fan of Guerlain. This is the Guerlain Rose Peach Party. Oh, that was a lot brighter. Maybe we'll have to. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like Parma violets. If anyone knows what Parma violets are, I showed you my highlighter when I was still with the kind of dewy products, but this is a highlighter again from Armani. I believe this is £34, and it is very similar to the blush. It's from their Neo Nudes collection. I love this packaging. You know what I don't like about this is that you dip your like wand in and not much comes out. You can put this on your finger, or you could put it straight on the cheek. Probably shouldn't put it straight on the cheek because it kind of looks like it gets your foundation on the wand. Kind of, oh, not so subtle now, are we? Not so subtle. I was gonna say subtle. More of a blinding kind of gal, and then you can tone it back, you know? Next up, a little Armani Brow Maestro in 04 in amber. I think it's amber. Ombre. God knows. Oh, it looks a little bit dried up. I haven't used this for a while. We'll just dig on it. I have used this quite a few times, but I have to say it is, I like it, but it's slow. Slow process. When people say it takes me ages to do my brows, I'm like, why? Why don't you just get like one of the Benefit pens and just, you know, scribble in your brows. Using a little pomade like this takes a little bit more time, but it does look quite nice and natural, especially if you get the right colour. Suddenly gone pretty dark in here. Oh, did you just see that? I tried to spoolie with that. Embarrassing. Sorry you had to see that. Beautiful, well done. That's lovely. Thank you. Gotta keep it hygienic and not touch him, you know? Spray. This is the Armani Refreshing Makeup Fix spray, which I actually really like already. This is £52. Again, really enjoy it, but oh god, that really smashed in my face. I would probably pick the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray, which is £30 over this. This just feels a lot lighter. It's one of those things that's just like a light makeup thing, but if you really want your makeup to stick, all I'm saying is Decay All Nighter setting spray. £52, quite expensive. Breaking the bank there. I'm gonna go in with some of my most aesthetically pleasing products. The Louboutin eyeshadows, which, okay, thank you. They are very enjoyable. The matte one, beauty blogger. The matte, and then there's a shimmer, and I've got a different color here. So I'm gonna go in, I've got 4 colors. One of them's like a black, which is a bit too wild and crazy for us today. These are each £38, so pretty expensive. And I feel like you would at least need 2 of these, and they look really nice though, like together. Although actually, this one, which is, oh god. This one is like a shimmery one, and this would be really nice if you had to just buy one. This one I would recommend. Start with this like brownie shade, which you can either paint on, you can dab it on with your finger. I'm using my finger, or today I'm just gonna use this because I can't be bothered to get my fingers messy. And I just paint the old eyelid. These might be ridiculous to some people, but they are also collector's items. I think they look so nice on like a dressing table. Some of them as a gift for Christmas, and some of them I was sent by a PR company. Buster, don't touch my laptop, thank you, hon. Yeah, they are a really nice gift. Like just giving one of these, obviously you couldn't really give more than one, unless you really liked them or you wanted to share them, you know. I think we'll go in with a light shade. This is a light shade, and this is, I don't know, a lighter one. I'll leave them in the description box. It's kind of like a pinky color. And I'm gonna go like this, same brush because, you know, yellow. This would make a good way of making a cut crease. You've got to work quite quickly. You've got to work quite quickly because they do dry down pretty matte and pretty fast. And I'm gonna go with the shimmery one, which I said would be a good one if you just wanted to buy one. On the outside. What are your guys' favourite? What are your guys' favourite brands for makeup? Do you have a favourite brand that is an expensive brand? Do you have a favourite brand that is a cheaper brand? Excuse me! No! I wouldn't feel complete without a little bit of liquid liner, so I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Fly Liner in the shade Because I'm Black. It's not the most expensive one, I think it's £17, and I have one that's 28 from YSL, but I prefer this one. Kind of difficult to draw over that eyeliner. The light has like fully gone as well, it's dark outside, but you know what? I'm committed to this video now, okay? I'm using some of my most expensive products and I can't waste them. Mascara, I'm gonna use this from Christian Louboutin. A £55 mascara. Right here. Right here. It looks impressive, doesn't it? It's actually so nice, it's so good. I have these for Christmas, as a Christmas present for someone, and I also have one as a press gift, which was very kind of them, but I very rarely use it because it's like so weighty. That is so weighty. Wish it would tell me how like heavy it is, but it's really quite weighty. That's not what I'm looking for. A little bit more highlighter on because I'm not feeling blinded enough. This YSL, again, it's the same price as the blush, which I think was £31. It's the Couture highlighter. And I don't really have a highlighter brush right now, so I'm just gonna use this eyeshadow brush, which is clean, thank God. Quite dark, let's hope it's not. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, it's a nice base, that Armani one, but maybe not if you don't have another highlighter to put over the top. Okay, this one's not even blinding though. Got better for less than £30, you know. The final part, which is the lips, and I thought I would go for a red lip because what's more expensive than a red lip? Louboutin Beauty, because I don't think you're gonna find a more expensive beauty brand. Maybe Chanel Beauty is one of the matte Louboutin lipsticks, which is £80, okay? That's what we're looking at. I'm gonna try and do this without a lip liner. Just applies so well, like the pigment is there immediately. I bought a car in red on Friday. I bought a red car. It's a really cheap car, really battered, and it's really annoying because it's a convertible and the roof's now stuck down. So I can't drive it, and had it for 2 days, so that's really annoying. I don't really know what to do about it. But that just reminded me of my sad day, this red lips and red broken convertible cars. Hey, got a bit on my teeth. last all day on your teeth too, wherever you want to put them, they'll last all day. Very, very satisfying. And also you can wear them as a necklace. I've never done that and I probably will never do that, but you could if you wanted to. It is £1,000, almost £1,000 worth of makeup right here on my face. I have to say I like the base. The La Prairie base is amazing. There's a couple of things I don't think need to be as expensive, such as the highlighter. I love the mascara, but I don't think it needs to be that expensive. And the primer. Let me know what you guys thought of this. Have you tried any of these products? What are your favorite brands? Do you prefer drugstore products? Do you prefer more expensive brands? Or do you prefer a mix? I'm much more of a mixed kind of gal. With base, I tend to go a little bit more expensive, so like foundations, but La Prairie is definitely the most high-end foundation I've ever tried in my life. I don't think you need to go expensive with highlighters. Definitely not. There's so many good highlighters out there. I also think that blush doesn't need to be that expensive. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you thought of this video, and I will leave all of the products in the description box down below, and I will see you